Hello, everybody. This is Dr. J and Professor Spike, streaming live from Long Island, New York. And the
August.
weather's fine, but Wall Street is not that fine. I mean, it's bifurcated market.
Well, then, yeah, the numbers are saying it's okay.
The bifurcated market. If you're in the quality Dow stocks, are okay for the most part, and if you're in the Nasdaq 100 or Nasdaq in general, you're in a bit of trouble. That's how it's been.
Well, and the IWM went above 200 today.
Yeah, the Russell was good. It was really the Nasdaq that took it on the chin. Well, actually, due to Netflix.
Actually, Linda's on. She's asking about XBI. I guess it might be worth talking about.
Yeah, we'll look at the XBI, Linda. Linda's asking for XBI.
Yeah.
There's
So,
another Pete.
Pete Alexian.
How you
Hello.
doing, Pete? Welcome. Laura says, Arthur says CTIC and ATNM. Okay.
Yeah.
Arthur just had a good day. It
Did
was up
it?
about
So,
10%, 11%. I don't know.
yeah, it's still above 50 cents, which I guess is good news.
Yeah, I think it hit 56 during the day, and I think it closed 54
Right.
and a half.
Which actually represents a 10%, 11% increase.
Yeah, yeah, very nice increase. So, I mean, not all the bios did bad today. Sava hurt, and CRISPR and that group hurt. I've been not unloading. I've been slowly
Trimming.
selling, yeah, slowly selling CRISPR and Beam for now. I haven't sold any in Intellia or Editas, but I probably will.
Right. And what were you saying was the best of that bunch?
I thought CRISPR was, but at this point, I don't know if any. I don't. I think you got to ask what's worst of that group.
Well, which is the best of a bad bunch.
Yeah, I mean, you can't use the word best anymore.
Right.
It's been brutal, and I don't have unlimited funds to keep buying as it goes
So
down. So,
it's sort of like having the best house in the worst neighborhood.
yeah, Core Diamond, CVM, sure. CVM had an up day.
Yeah, I'm still in
The
that.
question with CVM is, will they be approved or not? And my attitude is that it's usually a coin flip in lack of, unless you have better ideas.
Right. But it's not a two-sided coin anymore. It's
No,
like
but
a
I kind of doubt it. My gut tells me no, but who knows?
there's something. There might be something salvageable in there, but it's not going to happen right away. It seems to me.
I don't know. I
I'll be
don't know.
waiting forever
I don't
for
know the
this.
fundamentals. I know they're expecting news any day now. I don't know what the news is. I don't know if it's from the FDA. I'm not sure what the news
Right.
is. But
Something about trying to get that other arm respected.
yeah,
I think.
we'll see what the chart has to say. I mean, it wasn't an official arm of the study. It was cherry picking. If
Right.
you
They claim it was an arm all along, and that's
No,
that's
it
the
was not an
contract.
arm. It was not an arm. All right, let's get to the videotape, so to speak.
Yeah, let's go to the videotape.
Yeah, good old Warner.
I'll keep tabs of all the
Good
requests.
old Warner Wolf.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, maybe a core diamond, maybe a partner.
The Dow, first of all, the Dow almost touched this resistance that I had drawn earlier in another show. Came
Hmm.
very close. Effectively bounced off of it. So it did not like it up there in the strat in the 35,375 area. So I'm looking for it to take this double ruled line out, and then I think we'll have a good chance for new highs. But it's finding it tough. So the Dow is, I think, the strongest of the four indices right now. So what do I think will happen tomorrow? Coin flip. I have no idea what to
Exactly.
do today. At this point, I have no idea day to day. But if it goes up two green days in a row, it usually red the next day. So
Yeah,
it's been that way. It's been ridiculous. The yo-yo
I guess our own personal experiences aside, the market is showing some life.
some resilience.
Yeah,
The S&P 500 down 2, which is flat. The Dow up almost 3/4, which is a nice day, 250 points.
yeah.
It had been up another 100 points, so it would
At
have been
some
nice.
point, yeah.
Yeah. The Nasdaq was down 1.22%, largely due to Netflix, joined in by other big tech.
All the other providers. So
Yeah,
content is not king anymore. Content is Joker.
yeah.
Disney.
Amazon joined the downward trend and
Right.
joined down.
See, you thought the Fangs were going to go along with Netflix, but not only did the Fangs go a little bit, but all of the other content providers, including Disney, for a
Yeah.
while, took
The
center.
Russell bucked the trend a little bit, up
Yeah,
0.37%.
so, right.
The XBI, the crude oil was flat on the day. Gold was down, well, marginally, basically flat, as silver down 0.4%. The euro continues to gain against the dollar, and Bitcoin was flat on the day. So there you have it. There you have it. You want to start by looking, we looked at the Dow, let's look at SPY.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, if we're going to get more specific, we could look at one of the indexes like IBB or XBI.
And XLE and XLF.
Right. Those are the other ones.
Okay, so
Look at Dr. J trying to find good news in this debacle.
yeah, the S&P after hours is showing some life. I guess because of Tesla, maybe.
But what did Tesla do?
Tesla had blowout earnings.
I guess somebody had to.
Yeah, and all the analysts. They beat every number.
Wow. Okay.
But I don't think they were flying last I looked. We'll take a look in a minute. But
What Elon Musk is going to go into flying cars too now?
yeah, maybe he's going to fly with the cars. Why not? It put in a red candle today because it had been up much higher, even though it closed. I did close down, but tiny bit,
Yeah.
tiny bit.
Not even worth noting.
It's a weak-looking candle on a very low volume, fairly low volume day. It's a day that wasn't basically for the
Right.
S&P.
I tried to go.
I think the 200 the 200 is it's going to have a tough time taking out the 200 and the 100 above that. So it's got some tough sledding ahead, I think. Had a recovery candle yesterday, but today it was virtually a little follow through and then faded. See what tomorrow brings on the S&P. I'm not going to make a call for tomorrow. And I already talked about where I think it's going, so I won't repeat myself.
Just got to roll the dice and call Yo 11.
Yeah. So XBI, you want to start with?
Yeah, we might as well take care of Linda's request.
Oh man, another doji. You kind of hope for a solid green candle to confirm the tiniest prayer of a turnaround that we had yesterday, and we get it. I mean, we closed up on the day, but it's not the most exciting candle in the world. I'll tell you that much. And we're only up 0.22% after basically getting killed from like 180 down to 80 or something. And now we're at 85. I mean, this is hardly a recovery.
Yeah, tough year.
Yeah, and I do think biotechs eventually will get hot, but just not yet. The whole
not
market has to get hot first. It doesn't seem like this is going to lead us out of anything. So I think this will eventually
no.
get hot in the
The next
market.
two, the next two you do will be the ones to lead us out.
Yeah. So I could see a retest of this $80 level, unfortunately.
Mm,
XLE and XLF.
right. I was thinking of doubling down into XLE today, but I
Uh,
didn't feel like losing any more money.
yeah, I'm making money on this one. I don't remember where I got in, but I know I'm making money.
Today was just an end day with this one also.
Yeah, again, it's in doji. A couple of dull candles in a row after making a new high. Nothing to write home about, but XLE has been on a strong uptrend, and there's no reason to think that today's candle is indicating a reversal to the downside. So all in all, it's fine if you own XLE. We have
You,
nothing but
and
high.
you certainly wouldn't trim at this point.
We have we have nothing but sequence of higher lows and higher highs, and
Yeah.
I see more of the same. So XLE continues to look bullish. XLF XLF is
So if that,
throwing a yucky looking candle.
but
After,
whatever kind of recovery, it's not
yeah,
as
I
long
was I was hoping for a third green candle at this point, but didn't happen. Now it's just a big question mark going forward on the XLI.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, there's nothing much to really like, except you do have you did put in a higher low finally.
Yeah, it certainly showed you nibble signs.
Yeah, I mean we're now officially kind of in an uptrend as
Right.
opposed to a solid downtrend. So that's something. We'll see
Yeah.
where it takes us, but I'm not sure
Yeah, I guess
exactly.
I guess on early. I guess on Friday it would have been the time to nibble.
Yeah, I would like to see a higher high besides a higher low. So you want to take this out. You want to take out 40 on this one. That would convince me that we're really going to go. I want to see a higher high than 40, and not going to happen for a while at this rate.
Right.
So I think even though the trend it looks like it's trending up modestly, it might take a while for it to get there. And Athesis was a request.
Yeah, I looked through. There was a request for CTIC.
Okay.
There's a request. Obviously, people want to talk about Athesis.
If
Yes.
you bought Athesis at 47 cents the other day, you're feeling like a wealthy person.
It's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did go up what 9 cents today? 11. Yeah.
Well, 47 to 50, it hit 56. That's a very nice percentage move, 9 cents on 47. It's almost 20% from just one day,
Monday. Monday. Yeah.
just from yesterday, right?
The end of yesterday. Yes. Okay.
It was 47 cents, and it hit 56 today, I believe. 56.02. So very nice move. I mean, if you loaded the boat near the bottom yesterday, you could have even taken half the boat off today and ride the rest. So I mean, there's a lot of room for playing with this stock until May, until we get the unblinding of the data in Japan. Plenty of room to just fool around if you're so inclined.
Yeah, would be nice.
If you're so inclined, there's plenty of room for that.
Would be nice. Would be nice.
You can make money in a day or two with this one because it's behaving like a penny stock. And penny stocks are, pure dice, rolling the dice, and that's what it is for now. But come May, you might get a real nice surprise, or not, or not. There's no question we're in a solid downtrend, but look at that spike that we had on 411. Is that just to be ignored, or do you think we get another one before May?
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess when there's hopeful news, there's hopeful investing.
I think we could get another run out of Athesis, maybe not as high as we ran. We ran to $1.32 that day, I think. We $1.33. So even if we run halfway up this candle, that's still a nice little move. I think that should happen, in fact, because it's undervalued at where it is, considering its risk reward profile. 75 cents or 70 cents maybe looks good to me. I think that's a nice intermediate target. If you if you buy like X amount and you sell half at 75 cents, it's
And
not bad if it gets there. And I think there's a fair chance that it gets there prior to results. I think you got better than even money that the results are going to be good. And I think there's a fair chance that you get another pop before results. So I like Athesis. I like it a lot at these levels. CTIC.
Yeah.
I
And then we
believe,
also had a
I
request for
believe that was up today, wasn't it? Yeah.
CTIC.
486. It's coming back to that magical $5 level. It made it made a higher high today, which is good. Nice follow through to the huge green candle from yesterday. So I expect better things out of this one. I bought some more today. I bought yesterday. So I'm buying. I'm in a buying mode on this one. I did take some off on that big when it moved up high the other day, but I got back in horizontal.
Yeah, I guess if you were swing trading this guy for the last month or so, you'd be a happy person.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I sold at 5.25 in the pre-market, and I got back in the low fours. So I didn't sell all of it. I sold like a third of it. Got it back, and then I bought it back. And I'm still buying. I do like it. It takes out $5. We're in business here. I mean, the Sierra got taken out, and Sierra is way behind CTI in getting the myelofibrosis drug to market. So GSK opted for Sierra, and maybe somebody else will opt for CTI. So definite possible takeover candidate, whatever that means. On the other hand, you could ask yourself, why did GSK opt for Sierra's myelofibrosis drug instead of this one, when this one is already approved and already being marketed? And the other one, I don't know how far away it is, but it's behind. So maybe the other one showed more promise as far as GSK is concerned. I don't know. Don't know. Speculation. That I don't know. Don't know everything. Bitcoin was flat on the day. It doesn't even pay to look at that one, probably.
Right. Did you want to some of the requests we had? We had CVM, ATNM, and NAT.
CVM was up 11% on the day. Nice pop. After hours down. I don't know if it means anything after hours. It came right back up to where I drew the resistance line today. So, and then it bounced down off of that 416 level. So even though it's up, I'm not, jumping up and down about this particular candle today. It did what I thought it would do. If it, right about where it ran. So I think we're not budging above 416 at this point so easily, and we're probably holding this lower level at 313.
Right.
So we're in a very narrow trading range, I think. I don't think we get a big spike like we did the other day.
Yeah, that was just,
until we get the news. The other day was the Adam Feuerstein article, and I don't remember which group the results were better than and which groups the results were worse than. But they had two control groups.
Yeah, the deal was that
two control groups. It was really one. It was
the group that didn't take any prior chemo showed a little bit of a better effect than the ones that had a prior chemo.
the ones that had prior chemo did better than the ones on
No,
multi-time.
if you had prior chemo, it didn't appear effective.
Oh,
But if you
so
didn't
in
have
other
prior
words,
chemo,
it beat
so
it
the
beat.
question was, does any treatment do the job, or does specifically this one do the job? So the experiment they did couldn't really distinguish whether or not it was just the effect of some treatment versus the effect of this treatment.
I know. One of the treatments was superior to the multi-stem, and one of them was inferior to the multi-stem, right?
It was a question of statistical significance.
Multi-kind. Multi-stem is ATHX.
Right.
I gotta get my multis straight.
Take your multivitamin, that'll fix your brain up.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to me that if there's a treatment out there that's clearly better than the multi-kind, why grant approval to this one?
Right. Well, that was the whole point. It did no better if you had the chemo. So so it was hard to make us sell for it.
Yeah, so I mean,
The other people remember it better than we do.
I mean, I don't know, unless it's quality of life while you're undergoing the treatment, maybe. I don't know.
Right. Or like I said, there's two choices. You could either decide to do the study all over again with, asking the correct question, or you could try to salvage the data you got from this long experiment.
You can't do the study all over again and exclude the arm that beat you. That's ridiculous. How could you do that?
No, you can't, but you could, but you can't create a separate arm for whether or not because there's this idea that having had the chemo reduced the efficacy. So there is a confounding variable that you need to get rid of.
Well, one group had radiation and surgery. The other group had chemo and surgery.
I think that was it.
But they weren't supposed to be separate arms or separate groups. They were lumped together for the purpose of the study. In the original study, it was lumped together.
Right. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to see if they can't legally tease out the other data.
I know the FDA has done that in the past, but this time it just doesn't seem logical to me. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe
well, then let's move on.
Maybe
this might have some last, and then the question is, if this does come back, will it come back above the $12 that it gave us right after the first set of bad news?
I just would be. I mean, for those longs, I'd be thrilled if it gets approved.
Believe me, I would be extremely happy.
Okay. Actinium Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, Actinium. Yes.
Yeah, I've been in this on and off for, many years, on and off, on and off. I think it had a split and reverse split somewhere along the line, probably. It's not been the greatest performer. Look, it bottomed out on 315 at 441. It's been made a nice rebound. And the last week or so, it's been doing quite well. So the question is, where does it go from here? It can't seem to hold the highs as it falls back for 5 of the last 6 days. It fell back off the highs significantly. So that's not a very good sign. Every time it tries to make a new high, it just falls way back.
It's thrashed.
Maybe not way back, but backs off the highs. And this is a key high that we want to take out right here. 750. We want to close above 750. That's what we want. So the close above this double ruled line would make me think that ATNM has got more legs. Right now, I'm impressed that it popped from where it did. But to really convince me that it has enormous potential, which a lot of longs think, I want to see a close above 750 purely for technical reasons. If you look at this line, there's like a lot of hits right at that 750.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a spot of resistance.
Yeah, so I want to see it close. Take that out. Takes that out, I might be back in it.
We got a request for HAL. Is that Halliburton?
Yes.
Yeah, that's another one. We should have talked about earlier.
Yeah, Halliburton has had a nice chart, beautiful chart. Fell back to support and bounced off of support.
It's even more long term than the other ones because it's been doing good since December.
Yeah, I mean, it really looks good, Halliburton. It looks very playable here. Buy the dips on Halliburton, no question. No question, buy the dips, and it's right at.
They don't sell the equipment, right?
Right at support, right in here.
Buy now.
Yeah, 39.38 support. Beautiful chart. Run from $20. My goodness, doubled. Beautiful. And it looks like there's more to come. Energy stock. It's hot. Hot.
Yeah.
Tesla. Let's see what it's doing after hours.
Okay.
Uh, 1023. Nice move. Up 5% after hours. They blew out all the numbers. So 1025. Let me draw in 1025. I don't know what Elon is. If Elon's even there. I guess he must be there with a blowout quarter like this. 1025. Interesting that it's only basically up here at the high of the day. At the open, basically, we were at 1025 today. We sold off.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just like Netflix took a dump, this one will take a flight.
This one should go higher than where it is now. Maybe it will. If it doesn't, it says a lot about the market.
Right.
Blowout numbers. You would think it would run at this point, at least back up to this level at 1150. You would think that it should get there eventually off of this earnings report. You see so many more Teslas on the road. Everyone I know is buying a Model 3 or Model Y. It's crazy right now. Oh, I'm even thinking of buying one of them. What should I buy, a Tesla or a Mustang?
That's
The
that's
only
an interesting
reason
choice.
I'm thinking about a Mustang electric is because I
Oh,
love.
you think about the Mustang Electric? I thought you were thinking about the 5.0 liter engine.
No, that's what I drove when I was a kid.
Right.
All right.
Can you even get it? Can you even step into a Mustang anymore? I mean, I know I can't. Not with these knees.
It's pretty low, the Mustang, but I think the electric one must be higher. I would think it's like,
Get yourself a Ford Edge.
isn't it an SUV?
Yeah, I'm teasing you.
So I must be higher up. No, the Mustang is a sports car, no
Mustang
question.
is a sports car, exactly.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to drop into it like a kayak.
yeah. Would you get too upset if I put the chart on up for Netflix?
Not at all.
All right.
Biotech was actually saying that Schlumberger hasn't had the same run up as Halliburton has. So
The
it's
good news for Netflix fans is there's a big gap to fill.
yeah,
There's always a bright side,
that's the bright side.
Yeah, the bright side is
I'm not. I mean, as much as I like content, I don't want to know. I don't want to throw more good money off the bed. So I'm gonna take it as a loss and just hold on to it and see what happens.
yeah, I would do that. I agree. At this point, it's not going to come back tomorrow.
No, it's just
You're better off being
it's
in
just
a
like
different.
my Romeo and my all my other guys that just
You're
died. And
better off being in a different
they're
thing.
dead.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to do the monthly and see how long you got to go back to get to 25.
I looked at it's a lot of years ago. Let's put
It's
it
too
that way.
depressing.
I saw the chart this morning. It's a lot of years ago.
Maybe
Like
we should buy.
2005.
Maybe we should buy some diapers.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
The diapers
Who
continue
makes
to sell.
who makes what company makes the pens? I'm gonna buy them.
Or you could buy some Scope mouthwash in
There
case
you
you
go.
have bad taste in your mouth.
They
But
have a great day today, huh?
if you own PG, I don't think you have a bad taste in your mouth. It's had
No, I
blowout.
know. I mean, and it goes in with what you were saying about the consumer.
Yeah, PG has got to take out.
It's an unbelievable candle today.
It's got to take out that 165 level, and I think could go to 200. And is it considering it's like a safe stock, and there aren't too many safe stocks?
Did they pay a dividend?
I believe so.
Yeah. Then seems like a no-brainer to me. Once it goes back down that green candle, maybe to that halfway spot.
Yeah, I don't remember what else I wrote, but we're just about out of time, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much out of time anyway.
All right. Is there any other request or no?
Like I said, we had Schlumberger and Heath wanted NAT.
What did he want? NET?
NAT.
NET is a high flyer, right?
NAT. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Cloudflare. This is what he wanted?
NAT. No, NAT.
Oh, Cloudflare is a good one. I don't know if it's great to buy it right now, but it's got tremendous potential. Let's look at NAT.
Yeah, since
And
we
call it a day.
right.
Another good one, natural gas. It's been it's I don't know.
Yeah, and I still don't understand this dip because I went in on this other one, that USWS, and I'm taking a little bit of a hit. I know it's going to come back. Is there a distinction between natural gas and crude oil in terms of the markets?
Natural gas had a big pop because I don't know why actually. Well, what's the story with Germany? They're going to continue to buy gas but not oil. So,
It was coal. Well, yeah, they already said no to coal. I think all of them.
I don't know. Right now, I wouldn't touch this one with a 10-foot pole.
Really.
Yeah,
Oh,
after these two big red
taking steps to
poles,
run up.
it's just not for me. I don't know. Not for me. I'd rather own XLE.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, so that's it for today. We
All
we
right.
we
Well,
didn't
everybody,
do
it's been a
everything
pleasure.
I was hoping to do, but we did good. All right, thank you for coming, Heath, Mop Bucket, Biotech Investor, SLB.
Cousin Laura.
Yeah, it hasn't run like Halliburton. Laura, thanks for coming. Jota, thanks for coming. Indubitably is here. All right, guys, so we'll see you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow, Professor Spike. Ciao.
Bye.